This is the video review of the Nokia Lumia 800. It's Nokia's first Windows phone. As you can see, the design here is exactly the same as the Nokia N9. It's a great unibody design, however it's not very practical. There's no real docking points. The only slot that is open is basically the micro USB slot, which you can actually press over here to open it. The problem with this is that you will be using this a lot, and over time it tends to either bend or even snap completely. Not very practical. It feels beautiful though. The phone feels very expensive. It's a typical build quality by Nokia. Beautiful, expensive, and weighty as well. It does feel like an exclusive smartphone. It's obviously running on the Windows Phone 7.5, which is Mango. However, it's very basic, and it's maybe targeted to users who are looking for their first smartphone, and it's a bit hard to differentiate with other Windows smartphones out there because of these limited customizations. Every Windows smartphones will have the same kind of tiles that you can see, so there's no real customization. There's no front-facing camera, which is weird because the N9 had a front-facing camera, and it feels like it's like a step backwards. There are, however, some exclusive Nokia-only apps like the Nokia Drive, so maybe this might interest you. Now, the phone comes with an 8-megapixel Carl Zeiss Tessar lens with an aperture of 2.2. It also can record videos up to 720p. However, I'm not very impressed with the quality of the pictures. I still think the Nokia N8 is amazing, followed by the iPhone 4S and also the recently announced HTC One X. And there's no touch to focus as well, which is weird, and it's a bit difficult to basically focus on whatever pictures that you want. There's two ways to snap a picture. One is with the dedicated camera button at the top here, and the other is you tap on the screen to snap a picture. Changing the settings for the touch to snap feature is ridiculously hidden, which I don't really understand why. And now the screen on this is, it's not one of the best screens. It's not something that you will be shouting and showing off to your friends. The resolution is not very impressive. You would expect a high-end resolution design here, but it actually feels really standard. Now, this phone comes with a very nice casing, but then again, there's a price to pay for beauty here. After a while, the rubber casing tends to loosen up, and especially at the earpiece part. And this is a problem because, it becomes extremely difficult to hear any conversation when the casing becomes loose. Now we're moving on to the games. Now, unless you have a Singaporean credit card, there's no Xbox Live content for Malaysian credit cards. I've tried games like Splinter Cell's Conviction, and my favorite so far is the Rise of Glory. But then again, you will need a credit card that is registered outside of Malaysia to access Xbox Live. There is a way around this, but it's a bit tricky. Overall, I would say this is an excellent phone if it was released about 4 years ago. I'm really frustrated with the lack of purposeful apps. I tend to get lost after a while when using this phone because the notification center is not exactly good. If you are looking for a good Windows smartphone, this is currently one of the best units out there until the Lumia 900 of course comes out.